What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 on the Xbox 360. We are rapidly approaching WrestleMania, but first, I have Kane on SmackDown. Welcome to Moveset Monday, and let's go fight the Big Red Machine. We have a triple threat match at WrestleMania with both Kane and the Dead Man.
Here comes the Big Red Monster Kane, and we've just gotten word that despite being a Raw superstar, Kane has been added to the World Heavyweight title match at WrestleMania, and it will be a Hell in a Cell match.
Wow! A triple threat match for the World Heavyweight title, and Teddy Long stole one of Raw's superstars to do it. You gotta love it, and you gotta give props to the SmackDown GM.
No, I will give no props to Theodore Long for making my life harder on this show. Welcome to Monday. As you can tell, my voice is still kind of not back to where it needs to be, so the video schedule on this channel might be a little bit light this week in terms of, outside of this usual 5 p.m. slot and Pixels. Obviously, 5 p.m. slot and Pixels happen regardless of how I feel. But, all the other stuff that nobody really watches might not happen, including live streams, etc., because I just don't have the voice for it. It
Let me
sucks.
ask you something there, young lady. How do you think our #1 contender feels about having to face Taker and Kane this Sunday in
I'm
a
mad
Hell in a
about
Cell?
it.
Taz, I'd imagine that with that beautiful young woman back by his side, he's probably feeling pretty good about just about everything right now.
No, I'm kind of mad about it. Anyway, living or dead, it's still his yard. Welcome to Monday. Obviously, last night was SummerSlam, and I have a variety of thoughts here, most of which I had shared on Twitter last night on SummerSlam. I'm going to kind of expand on some of those thoughts and whatnot as we get into the week here, and we hopefully wrap up this game this week and move on to the next game that I'm going to do on this show at 5 p.m. this week. Stay tuned for that. Still working on that. Those of you on Patreon will already know, but still working on that. Anyway, SummerSlam. First and foremost, let's talk about what was not at SummerSlam. First thing being no Goldust. Outside of the KFC, that bizarre KFC ad that ended up with Shawn Michaels as the Colonel for some... They flew out Shawn Michaels to be the Colonel. I'm like, what are you even... I don't know anymore, right? But Goldust did not unveil his greatest creation, as he had said on Raw in a vignette like 2 weeks ago. He was going to unveil his greatest creation at SummerSlam. That did not happen at SummerSlam. So you had a 6-hour show and you couldn't fit that in there? Really? You had time for Elias to come out during the pre-show and not have anybody attack him, but you didn't have time for Goldust to do whatever the hell he was going to do. That makes sense. It is Moveset Monday, and I have specifically tuned my moveset to account for the fact that I cannot pick up Kane or the Dead Man. So it is tuned for that specifically, and that should help me out tremendously moving into that Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. Anyway, elsewhere at SummerSlam, missing, was any and all pyro. Now, I'm glad they can still apparently afford fog machines, because that really helps out Finn Balor and Sanity. But no pyro. You would have thought, like, alright, if you're not going to have it at all these B-tier pay-per-views, that's fine, right? But at least for your biggest 4 shows of the year, you're not going to have it? Like, really? You're not going to have any pyro for SummerSlam, which would assume that you're also not going to have it for Survivor Series in November? So, I guess begs the question, the biggest question, will we have pyro at WrestleMania? Because if we don't, oh come on, I didn't pick any lifting moves. I call shenanigans. I did not pick any lifting moves. I just edited my whole freaking moveset to make sure that no one got picked up in any moves, and I can't do a move. That's, so annoying. So annoying. So annoying. I specifically, there we go. Crossface chicken wing, Bob Backlund, 94. Immediately escaped. Anyway, also missing, speaking of Taker, Also missing, there we go. Coquina Clutch. Also missing at SummerSlam was Taker. All those, oh, he was in the airport, he was on the plane, and he wasn't there. So, you know, it's just, hey, that dude gave his life for the wrestling business, which means that he wants to show up when he wants to show up to hang out with his friends. Cool. Like, he doesn't need to be there. He definitely does not need to wrestle. And good on him for sticking to that retirement bit of business. So that's good to see, and I'm happy to see. More guys should retire and then actually retire. Looking at you, Terry Funk. Forever! 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 Terry Funk wrestling again this year at 73. Seriously. Anyway. Nope. Not done with you, Kane. I'm not done talking yet. I don't have the energy for a match today. I'm not done talking yet. Elsewhere. We had 5 title changes last night. 5. I think anybody doing predictions got pretty screwed over with 5 freaking title changes. Like, what even is that? Insane. So, yeah. Good luck if you did. Like, there was, what is Melina doing? Melina, what are you doing? You're in, that's not where the apron is, Melina. What are you leaning on? That's not the, alright, this game's a little glitched out. A little weird. There we go. Yep, right into it. Right into the clutch. What else? So, I'm sure The Miz should be thrilled he didn't have to defend his title, last night, because he probably would have lost it. Because everybody else did outside of the US title and the World and the Universal. So, that's kind of crazy. Anyway, burials last night. Baron Corbin, buried. Rusev, buried. Rusev deserves way better. Handsome Rusev, all the way. Come on, now. Do a thing with Rusev. If you're not going to give that spot to Baron Corbin, you should have given it to Rusev. For real, though. For real, though. Enzo. Alright, Enzo. What was the point of having a shark cage escape spot? First of all, usually shark cages are for heels. To drop a brass knucks or something and have, you know, that happen, right? You drop the brass knucks or whatever, and then that influences the finish. Literally, Enzo did his thing, right? Escape the cage was a great looking spot. It made literally no difference in the finish of that match. So what was the point of doing it? What was the point of any of that? Like, he could have stayed up there and Big Show would have lost. So he got down, got kicked, and then Big Show still lost. So I don't understand any of that, but DDT. But whatever, I guess. Sure, fine. Also buried, the beach ball. Big props to Cesaro for doing what needed to be done for fans who were not watching the match. They were watching that dumb beach ball mania. And then Cesaro, I guess he noticed the security guard. Oh, come on! I had no problem picking you up for the last 2 slug sploders. Kane. Don't give me this nonsense, Kane. Come on, you're Kane. You're Kane. I kick you. Knee to the face. Shining Wizard. Shining freaking Wizard. Pin the man. The only problem with Cesaro tearing apart that beach ball is it might encourage more fans tonight to bring more beach balls. Don't do that. You're going to a wrestling show to watch a wrestling show. Don't bring beach balls. Don't be dicks about it. Come on, seriously. So props to Cesaro with one of the best heel heat spots I've seen in WWE in quite some time. Obviously, it's not as great as Daryl getting just torn apart in New Japan recently. That was amazing. But one of the best WWE heel spots because the crowd legit was so mad that they tore up their freaking beach ball. So, thumbs up to Cesaro on that bit of business. Jinder retains. Why? Like, are they actually having this India tour or not? Or why? Sure, fine. That was just kind of a pointless bit of business. And then your main event. Man, so Booker T calling the accurate call of saying that Roman Reigns was one of the most hated superstars of 2016. And then you could just palpably envision Vince McMahon screaming into the headset for Corey Graves to correct him. He was most controversial. Not hated. Nobody hates Roman. He's controversial. That's why they boo him. He's controversial. No, come on now. Booker T had it right the first time. We have Braun Strowman, the star of that match, clearly, with table after table after table of destruction. They have strapped a rocket to Braun Strowman, and he is exceeding all expectations. But Brock Lesnar retained the belt. So either he is way far away from his supposed return to UFC, or the whole UFC thing was a negotiating tactic to get more money from WWE. Hey, they aren't spending it on Pyro. Gotta spend it somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, another short one today. My apologies. Still, as you can hear, I'm not quite back to where I need to be. And so I'm going to, get some more hot tea, get some more rest, orange juice, chicken soup, the works. I'm going to get this throat back to 100%, kick out at 2, and continue to bring you more videos every single day. Regardless, I'll make it work somehow. So thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.